Hello and what is up YouTube? My name is Jacob Toman and welcome to Toman's Tome, where today we're going to extend an invitation, a challenge, and a welcome through our discussion titled Why Celebrate Jesus' Ascension? This week we have an opportunity to gather for a focused time of worship of our great God. The focus of our worship will be on the significance of Jesus' ascension. I recognize many of you will now have the thought, who cares? Or why is the ascension a big deal? Or I've never heard of celebrating the ascension of Jesus. In recognition of these sorts of sentiments, I'm going to preview and provoke a few questions that we will dive into together in worship on Thursday. So here's a couple of those provocations or a couple of those previews. What is the significance of Jesus' ascension? In other words, why does it matter? Jesus didn't ascend. Would that change our faith in any way? If so, how? If Jesus didn't ascend, would that change who Jesus was? If Jesus didn't ascend, how could we be sure that his claim to be from God the Father was true? If Jesus didn't ascend, where is his body? If Jesus didn't ascend, why doesn't he reveal himself presently in our world? If Jesus didn't ascend, why doesn't he heal people suffering around the world? How does Jesus' ascension give us hope presently? How does the reality of Jesus' ascension help those of us who are suffering? What does the ascension of Jesus have to do with our lives after death? Why did the disciples worship Jesus and praise God with great joy after Jesus left, as we're told in Luke 24, verses 50 through 53? I worry a little bit that in our attempts to spread the news of Christ's life, death, and resurrection, we've cut out or maybe missed out or left out the glorious realities secured by Jesus in his ascension. If you don't think the ascension is that big of a deal, or if you've never heard why the ascension is a big deal, or if you know it's a big deal and want to praise God for his faithfulness manifested in the ascension of Jesus, then I invite you, I challenge you, and I welcome you to join us this Thursday for our time of worship at 7 p.m. If you're unable to join us, then a video of the worship service will go live on YouTube Thursday night or Friday morning following our service. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope some of those questions about the ascension provoke you or preview a little bit of what we're going to be talking about on Thursday during our time together in worship. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next time.